Greetings one and all, how's everyone doing? I hope very well. I'm out here with a product I wanted to share with you. And from Bigfoot Bushcraft, but you probably can't read that, because you know, camera and all. Come on camera, you gonna focus on that? Well anyway, so here's what happened, and I'm just gonna be honest. My buddy Joe over at 78 Outdoors and More, doing a cool channel, doing a lot of really cool reviews, which is how I came across these. Now I jumped online pretty much immediately, watching his video. In fact, I had his video going on one screen on my computer, and I opened up another window on the other screen. I saw the tins. I'm like, you know, there is product in the tin in the photograph, and to be totally honest, I didn't read the whole page. I just saw. I was like, oh, cool. $4.95. Clicked on them. Ordered them, got two. I said, well, for $4.95 we'll get two of them. So I wait a week, they finally show up, because you know, mail, and damn, they're empty, no product. So I said, well, what the deuce? I messaged them right away. I'm like, hey, I got your tins, but I didn't get any product in them. And then I went and jumped on Facebook, and I messaged my buddy Joe, because we're Facebook pals, and I said, hey, yeah, because I told him I ordered them, and he's like, great, let me know when they come in. I told him that he came in. He's like, well, did you order the plugs or did you order the tins? I'm like, so I went over back to the site, looked it up. I ordered just tins. Stupid of me for not reading the site more, or the page more carefully. But as I said, there are products shown in the tin, in the photograph on their page. So I'll take some of the heat for not reading it, but that's kind of misleading in my opinion. Like, dude, you're gonna show product in a tin, you should come with some. So I ordered 20 of these, and they come in a bag. They burn for about 7 minutes, 5 to 7 minutes. They will light wet, which we're gonna get into. I'm gonna do some lighting testing on these. So, but when you I ordered 25. It came with a little 3-pack. Now my thing is, why didn't the can come with the 3-pack, dude? And also, you know, I have like a dozen of these Altoid containers. I would have not wasted my money on those tins. I could have just used this. So, you know, it is what it is, but boo. And the real kick is, they never responded to my message. So, I'm a little annoyed by that. In fact, I'm annoyed. I'm not going to buy any more products from these guys. So this will be the last and only bag I buy. You know, if you can't be bothered to send an email, dude, come on, man. I know customer service is kind of out the window a lot with a lot of companies nowadays, because they just don't care about their customers. Or at least they don't act like it. Unless there are some wires crossed. Well, sorry, I got distracted. Joe mentioned how good these smelled. And they do smell really good. I kind of trying to place the smell. Almost like strawberry. So they do smell good. Let's see if they burn well. And get these suckers fired up. Alrighty. So I went ahead and just filled these up. Got all these in here. I don't know what the count is. I'm going to pause the screen and count it. I just filled it up, but I didn't pack them in there. And then I went ahead and with the rest, I filled up the Altoids tin, and they're double stacked in there, so that's a fairly good amount. So the thing about it is, these tins, I've seen these tins on sale too for $3. That makes them $1.50, and you get the mints you can eat and keep fresh breath until they're gone. Or just trash them, but you know, Altoids mints are pretty tasty, versus $4.95 for one of these. Yes, it says Bigfoot Bushcraft, but who gives a shit if it says Bigfoot Bushcraft? If I use this as a char tin, it's gonna get burnt off anyway. If I decided to use the empty tin for coffee, hot chocolate, spices, if I wanted to mix, you know, some spices together, something, I might have to put a label over it just to cover it up so I can mark it for what it was. So, you know, oh, it's got a name on it. Yeah, but not for $5. I wouldn't waste your money. These are cheap, and you can get them pretty much anywhere. Every grocery store has them, and I've seen them at 7-Eleven, I've seen them at A&PM, I've seen them at Arco. They're all over the place. Or you could just go in, I think Survival Resources has these. I forget how much they are now. Yeah, you can actually get these tins online, the blanks, for like I think they're $1 or a little bit more. I might put a link in the description. So I forgot something, I'm gonna go grab it. Okay, so one of the reasons I had the extra tin here, because I didn't really want to go all the way down to the water, plus it'd be kind of loud. We're gonna get this guy wet. And we're gonna leave that floating in the water. Get that out of the way. Bust out another one. Apparently just bend it, expose those fibers. I may do a timed burn test down the road. We'll see. Let's see if that's broken down enough. That I know will be broken down enough. Flying ant. Come on, dude. I don't need a co-star. There you go. Immediate. And that's basically a cotton ball with some stuff around it. So set that aside. Make sure you guys can still see that. Yep. I can't see the view screen, so I'm gonna dig this one out of the water. Apparently the trick is to cut it in half. Not quite in half, but expose. I don't know if that's exposed enough, but we'll find out. Now that it gets exposed enough, fluff up those cotton fibers. Yeah, that should do it. That should do it. There we go. Just didn't have it fluffed enough. This one's still rocking along though. So they're not bad fire starters. They burn as advertised, even wet, as you can see. So, as always, the link to Joe's channel will be in the description for 78 Outdoors and More. The link for this site, Bigfoot Bushcraft, will also be in the description with a link to the tin. And also the products. Don't make the same mistake that I did. Learn from my mistakes. Don't get too anxious to buy stuff and just read it carefully. It's actually kind of funny, but I'm just annoyed that they couldn't email me back. I mean, what the hell? I mean, it's not like I was asking for my money back or anything. They could have even just gave me a generic, oh hey, sorry you had a bad experience. Whatever. Generic sorry message. And how long is this? So I got almost just hit 4 minutes on the camera, and these things are still burning nicely. And that one's got quite a bit of life left. I might let them burn down, and so it's 13:47 right now according to my cell phone. So maybe I'll let these burn while I load up the truck, and I'll come back and we'll see what they're burning at. Well, that's a bummer. They while I was away, they went out. so I didn't see what time they went out. That's too bad. It would have been a nice little data point to see how long they lasted. I'm going to keep these barks for future Fatwood Fridays. Make sure we douse it. Come on. Soak up the water. There you go. Don't want to be setting any fires. Cool. A little bit of a puddle here, so yeah, that's gotta be it. That's out. Okay, so I wanted to throw in here at the end, you know, just because I had a bad experience doesn't mean it's a bad product. You know, I'm not going to be buying any more from them just because. But I'm not going to sit there and trash your product because of it. You know, I'm better than that, I think. So, yeah, I mean, I'm going to link all their, I'm going to link the description for all their stuff, like I said. And I'm probably going to do a fire. I might do a time burn test still, you know, give them a fair review. Because, you know, it's not fair to the viewer for me, because I'm bitter about the experience, to sit there and trash the products and ruin it for another person. You know, so I believe the 25 pack was $19.95. Don't waste your time on the tins. I will trash the tins though. The tins are, you know, $4.95 for an empty tin. All Toys tin just work just fine, and it's cheaper, like by a lot. But the Firestarters themselves seem pretty solid, so you know, take it for what it's worth. As always, links in the description. I thank you for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one.